Namaste, beloveds. I'm hoping that you can hear me, first of all. If you don't mind just saying in the comments if you can hear me okay, that would be great. So what I want to do today is... hi, thank you for the waves. Can you hear me? Is the microphone working? Hello, beautiful humans. All right, I'm hoping you can hear me okay. Yes, thank you so much. So today, the planet is in fluctuation, absolutely. So what I want to share is a divine feminine peace offering, connecting with the sacred feminine and allowing us to just have a moment to come together and connect and remember why we're on this path, how to stay wise and connected to that peace and that beauty within, which is so important when we are in a collective situation where there is a lot of upheaval and there is a lot of darker, negative or unconscious energy that is trying to assert itself in a, perhaps we would describe it as oppressive, violent way. It can happen in many different shapes and forms, but in essence, it's the same energy. It's just coming out in different places and slightly different outfits, for want of a better metaphor, in different parts of the world. So our response to that energy is always, how do we strengthen and potentiate the goodness, the compassion, the energy of the heart and the energy of peace? Because when you're in chaos, what do you look for? What do you need? You need peace, you need that sense of strengthening, you need that sense of inner connection to the spiritual energy that will give you strength and courage to be able to know how to be in each moment. How do I respond to this? How do I respond to that? And there are so many people on the planet at this time that really need that help, that energy. And what we can do today together is just experience this energy of peace, love, and divine compassion and wisdom, strengthen it within so you feel stronger and you feel clearer and more connected and more steady. And then we are like that beautiful lighthouse with the light turned right up, so that even in the darkest, wildest storms, there is that sense of hope, there is that sense of a place of connection where those that are in need can be spiritually nourished. So let's just dive in and create that space together. Before I start, I just want to introduce Rena. So she will come up as our support angel and moderator. So if you see Rena making comments, please know that that's a legitimate, beautiful person who's a beautiful human who's on my team, and she'll be there to answer any questions that you might have. You don't have to worry that that's some strange thing that's happening. That's actually authentic. Okay. So let's just start by connecting to the heart. And sometimes people say, how do I connect to the heart? One of the easiest ways is to just take a moment for gratitude. And it can be the smallest thing. It can be the gift of your life. It can be the fact that you are breathing. It can be the fact that you have enough awareness to value and be on a spiritual path at this time in planetary history, which is a great karmic blessing to actually have that spiritual path. So just taking that moment, gratitude for what you love, gratitude for the beauty that you're able to see in life and in the world, gratitude for feeling compassion, for being motivated enough to want to make a difference. So feeling that beautiful gratitude and that heart connection. And then when you're ready, you can imagine that that heart connection creates an awareness, an energy that is substantial and weighty and grounding. And that energy can begin to drop from the heart all the way down through your body as if it is traveling deep, deep and deeper, almost as if it is moving through an ocean of energy. And just like our physical ocean can be wild on the surface with lots of fluctuations and storms, the deeper you go, the quieter and the more still and the more steady and ancient and serene and stable that energy becomes. So allowing that heart connection to drop deeper and deeper until you are hitting that depth of ocean where you feel that deep sense of steadiness, presence and support. This is your soul connection to earth, to your own body. It's like roots of the tree. So just allowing that to be there for you. And then imagining almost like a beautiful deep sea diver that's swimming up towards the surface. So you maintain that awareness, that connection with the depths. And then this part of you, your spirit, like the deep sea diver, rising up towards the heart, and at the heart, as if that deep sea diver is breaking through the surface of the ocean into the light, you feel the heart open, like you can breathe, expansive, feeling that strong connection. And then as if from the heart you can look up into your throat chakra, and it's blue like the endless sky, open, spacious, filled with spiritual energy. Remember that feeling. Then imagining that you can begin to look up through the rest of your crown, your third eye, and above it you are seeing beyond the sky to the source of light that is behind all things. Seeing that eternal light, sensing it now just pouring, recognizing you, pouring in through the crown of your head. Like a great friend, a great beloved, that beautiful light pouring in, lighting up the sky at your throat, bringing in more beauty, more light, more freedom, more remembrance of your deep spiritual nature that is constant and eternal and is always there, steady and radiant, no matter what fluctuations are going on around you in the world. And then dropping in to that heart connection with that light, and feeling that there is heart in the center, the light above, the deep oceanic earth steadiness below, and this is you, human body, heart, soul, connected in this moment. And we call upon the guidance that loves each soul, connecting with this moment together, that loves unconditionally, that can serve us and support us. And imagining now that beautiful heart light of spirit is allowing us to unite, almost like some crazy gorgeous global daisy chain, uniting our souls and allowing us to feel and sense the presence of each other and the presence of the guidance that is with us and helping us. And one of those guides, a divine feminine offering that I want to share with you now in this space, in this circle of light that we are creating together with the intention to manifest peace, to manifest love for ourselves, and then to overflow into the world to wherever it is most needed, to whomever really requires this energy. We offer it freely and with generosity. And that generosity, that sense of wanting to help, amplifies it. So we call on White Tara. She's an emanation of a Tibetan goddess who is particularly oriented towards peace and pacifying negativities. So let's just stay in our heart, and you can imagine, if you like, either a white light or also a rainbow light often surrounds her. So just listening to the sound, sensing the flow of that light, and imagining that your heart and our circle of light is becoming absolutely filled with her beautiful presence to bring peace and pacification to negativities, bringing hope and comfort to all hearts and all beings in need. So just listening and receiving. Om Tare, Om Tara, Om Tare, Tu Tare, Mamara, Punyana, Putungu, Soha. Om Tare, Mamara, Putungu, Soha. Om Tare Ta, Swaha. Om Tare Tu Tare, Mamara, Punyayana, Putungu, Soha. Om Tare Ta. For a moment, whatever prayers, whatever energies, whatever intentions you have in your heart that you want to manifest in the world, that you want to use this group energy to generate. Imagine that nourishing and turning over in the heart, feeling energized, fertilized, and then imagine a beautiful fountain of light, peace, love, and compassion absolutely flowing out of this circle. Imagine it like sacred water being soaked into the earth, reaching beneath all the chaos, all the confusion, and just nourishing deep soul all over this planet, like a beautiful spreading offering of sacred nourishing nectar. Just feeling that connection to your heart, that connection to that beautiful divine feminine energy that flows in and rises up, and through our compassion and our intention, allowing it to simply be received. Just taking a moment, breathe and be with that flow. And just exhaling and letting go. And just take a moment. Feel what it is that you need to strengthen for yourself at this time. How can you be that light? How can you be that presence for yourself in your own life, and as a offering to the collective that we are all a part of, always. So whatever is happening in your little corner of the universe, in your little place on this earth, has an impact and can have a connection and a positive, uplifting effect all over this planet. And no matter whether something seems to be happening on the other side of the world, what you do in your space, in your inner sanctuary of soul, has a connection to all souls, you see. So we are not separate. It seems like it sometimes, but we're actually not. So even what we're doing now, to feel that steadiness. Do you remember in the beginning we talked about dropping deeper to that peaceful place? Just take your awareness there again. Feel that deep steadiness. Imagine that this circle that we are creating together, that we're holding space for, is actually beginning to open that little bit more space for spirit to come through, a little bit deeper steadiness so that this can flow. And imagine now, if you like, that we are taking a collective breath, all of us together, that we can invite those who are struggling, those who have got caught in distress or confusion or stuck in their heads about something, that they can have a moment where they can just feel the heart connection to the Divine Mother in whatever form that loves them, that is with them, that is supporting them and giving them strength and courage and saying, no matter what is happening, I am with you and there is a way through this, and you will somehow find a way to increase your wisdom, your compassion, your insight, your courage through what's happening. Don't give up. So let's connect with the heart now and just imagine that we're breathing in together and exhaling and dropping into that heart space. Let's do that one more time, really dropping into that heart space, and imagine that all beings are moving with this breath, inhaling and exhaling and coming back to present moment. And I would like to offer a prayer to the universe, to the divine ones that love humanity unconditionally. And I would like to offer a prayer asking for support, clarity, strength, peace, wisdom and compassion to prevail. There are many who are suffering deeply at this time. There are many who are confused, who are in pain, and who need support, who need relief, who need protection. May humanity work together to remember our innate goodness, our potential to support and be there for each other. And may those who are deeply wounded and who are acting from a place of fear, of ego, of oppression, of violence, of hatred, of aversion, of anger, may those who are stuck in jealousy, in anxiety, in distress, may all be given the special kind of grace that can help them, that can help them come back to their heart and to realize the truth of their soul journey. Through divine grace, may this be so. And just feeling that there is a connection around the earth, like a beautiful rainbow, if you like White Tara's auric field that looks like a rainbow of all the colours. Imagine it wrapping around the earth, and that sense of divine presence, of enlightened wisdom and compassion from all of us, from all of those beautiful light workers and healers and meditators and spiritual practitioners and monastic devotees, all of these amazing humans on the planet at this time that are working in their own unique way with lineages and as independent practitioners, but we're all working for the same cause and the one purpose: love, awakening, healing, unity. Really feeling that sense of all of that good energy, that beautiful rainbow light uniting us all so that we don't have to compete or attack each other. Instead, we can recognize the strength in our unity, honor our individual path, and be there for each other with respect and presence. Just feeling that for a moment. If there's been stress or worries about this or about your path or anything to do with your authenticity or your journey, or you felt like you haven't been supported, imagine that falling off your shoulders now and having that sense, just feeling our hands at the back of each other's hearts for a moment. That sense of love, honouring, recognition, encouragement. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Let's not give up. Let's feel that spiritual connection and allow that energy to be. And so when you're ready now, let's imagine that the light and the energy and the intentions that we've generated together can begin to dissolve into light, all of it into light. Imagine that it is flowing back into you, into those beautiful spaces, in through the head, throat, heart, down through the belly, legs, deep into Earth Mother. So it's flowing through you, and from that depth into Earth Mother, that beautiful energy will be taken, directed to where it's most needed, using that beautiful intelligence that the Earth Mother has. And when you're ready and you feel that that has taken place, let's imagine now sealing up each of your individual energy fields, wrapping a colour around you that feels good and that grounds you and allows you to come back into the here and now. But remember, we are connected at this deeper level. Sometimes you might feel lonely, but you are never alone. There is deep spiritual connection that is with you always. Often we just need to remember to ask for it and to take that moment to really remind ourselves and sometimes each other that we are in this together. We're on a journey, no matter whether things seem terrifying, no matter whether they seem to come completely out of the blue and you don't understand it and you're stuck in confusion. I promise you, there is nothing happening on the earth at this time that is new. It is ego, it is wounding, it is old trauma that is just playing out in new spheres, and our work is still the same. Don't get seduced into confusion by it. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by fear or negativity. Keep coming back to the simple truths that you know. Compassion, wisdom, do your inner work, do the best that you can to have kindness for those that are around you, and remember to believe in the importance of the strength of your light. It's not spiritual bypassing or escaping. To be here, to have the courage to be in a human form, to see what's happening on this world and on the world stage, and not become despairing, and instead to cultivate light, to cultivate hope. Yes, sometimes we're going to feel deeply sad and moved by what we see, but we use that as a fuel for compassion, not for despair. So I hope that this has helped you. So much love from my heart to yours. I believe in you. I believe in the beauty of your soul and the value of your life path, and I absolutely encourage you to stay in connection with sources of energy and light that nourish and strengthen you. So much gratitude, beloveds. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all of your beautiful messages. I wish I could stay here and just talk with you for like 2 hours. I totally would. But let's make an agreement that we'll do this again sort of sooner rather than later. I'm going to do my best to save this so it'll be available for a replay as well if you want to watch again. So much love. Namaste.